EDU 594 is one of 4 courses based on the Danielson framework for teaching. Although sometimes our job feels like this, the Danielson framework divides the complex activities and the main responsibilities of the teacher into 4 categories or domains. During the next several weeks, we will be looking at specific components of the Danielson framework for teaching, and our discussion forum will focus on specific components as well. But this week will serve as an overview of all 4 domains, highlighting our domain 2. Its correct title is Learning Environments, but I like to think of it as the heart of teaching. The current movement, and a good one, is for teachers to become reflective practitioners, assessing their own effectiveness, particularly with regard to student learning. An effective method of doing this is through the building of a professional portfolio, either physically or digitally, to be used for personal reflection and teacher evaluation. The completed portfolio can be used collaboratively with the school administrator in conjunction with ongoing teacher observation and evaluation. It can be used to document the achievement of goals of the individual teacher or goals related to a school-wide improvement plan. The Danielson framework for teaching, grounded in research, divides the complex activities and responsibilities of the teacher into 4 categories. Each category is subdivided into 6 or 7 components, 22 altogether, which are characteristics of the domain. Finally, each of the 22 components is subdivided into elements, which further clarify the components. The principles cross through all grade levels, although they may be evidenced differently. Also, they do not promote any specific teaching style or endorse a particular method or program. We're going to briefly examine domains 1, 3, and 4, then look closely at domain 2, which of course is the focus of our class. Domain 1, planning and preparation, begins with acquiring knowledge of your discipline, knowledge of pedagogy, of student and adolescent development, knowledge about your students and their heritage and their special needs, knowledge of resources that are available and how to use them. Teachers sure have to know a lot of stuff, but the important part is to use that knowledge in planning lessons relative to the content that support learning for a diverse group of students. Domain 3, learning experiences, is the centerpiece of a teacher's role. In order to instruct the students, the teacher must have a command of the spoken and written language and be able to clearly communicate both directions and information. The teacher's skill in questioning and leading discussions should lead student reflection and challenging deeper student engagement. The most important component of instruction is student engagement, not just being busy, but intellectual involvement with the content or active construction of understanding. A teacher must also remain flexible and responsive to students. Making adjustments rather than rigidly sticking to a plan can affect both understanding and student interest. Included with instruction is feedback. If done in a timely manner, it can provide not just scoring or a grade, but assessment can provide additional instruction for the student. As I'm sure you know, the teacher's job doesn't begin when the students enter the room, nor does it end when they leave. Domain 4, called principled teaching, used to be called professional responsibilities. It includes record keeping of student progress and non-instructional records, and also some activities that help the teacher grow as a professional, like self-reflection, ongoing professional development, and participating with colleagues in a professional community. Although learning experiences or instruction from Domain 3 is the centerpiece of the teacher's role, it cannot be successfully carried out if the other domains, especially this one, is neglected or performed inadequately. We've quickly reviewed features from the art of teaching. Now we'll take a look at the heart of teaching. When students remember their teachers in later years, it is often for the teacher's skill in this domain. Here are 5 components in Domain 2. I like to think of Component A as the umbrella covering the teacher, the students, and the classroom itself. It sets the stage for all learning. It's an attitude displayed in both words and actions, like politeness, encouragement, fairness, and acknowledgement of students' backgrounds and lives outside the classroom. The students know that the teacher cares about them and their learning. Expectations is an important word in Component B, fostering a culture for learning. It's an attitude of expecting high-quality work, persistence, and achievement. It is also instilling in students a pride in their work. If the teacher takes time to establish procedures for every operation in the classroom and train the students in taking initiative or even improving the management of the procedures, the classroom will run on automatic pilot, like a well-oiled machine. Although a teacher can and should be flexible, the goal of managing procedures is little or no loss of instruction time. The challenging area for many novice teachers is the next component, supporting positive student behavior. There are many methods and programs, but the one that works best is the one that works best for you. The final component, 2E, deals with organizing the physical space in the classroom. There are many factors to consider. It should be pleasant and inviting, yet safe and accessible. The arrangement should be suitable for the learning activities, both large and small group. And it should be one that takes advantage of the resources available. A consideration is allowing the students to suggest how the room arrangement could better support their learning. We've seen a broad overview of what is included in activities and responsibilities of teachers from a professional viewpoint. I'd like to conclude with a brief 3-minute clip from ABC News. You'll find the link in the next item in your to-do list.